Good morning. Good morning. It's time to rise and receive. This is your 10-minute morning send off designed to support you in receiving what you most want by unlearning struggle. And today we are going to talk about clarity. So, if you have been seeking clarity, if you are searching for solutions, for an answer, for the right path, if you're just really wanting to bring some things into focus and you've been struggling with clarity, then I think you're really going to like today's Rise and Receive. So, if you don't know me, I am Sonia Miller. I'm a speaker, coach, and best-selling author. And I come here every morning, Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. with my morning brew. And I invite you to join me to teach about receiving. I am super, super passionate about teaching how to receive because after more than 20 years of coaching, I have really seen that people know how to work hard. At least the people that are in my orbit, people are hard workers and smart, and they pursue, and really, that hard work ethic is deeply ingrained. And while we know how to work hard, at least the people that I hang out with, sometimes we suffer from this experience where we are tired of waiting for our long overdue rewards. We wonder, when's it going to happen for me? When is this hard work going to end? When am I going to finally move into this new lasting and permanent place of more ease and more, receiving more flow of all of the things that I've worked hard for? And what I have found is that while some people are really good at working hard, those very same people are not very good at receiving. And I was one of those. And so what happens is we know how to work hard and we just keep doing that. But there comes a point where you have to stop. And if you don't know what the alternative is, which is the actual receiving, where you let it all end, what happens is we stop working and then we kind of panic. It's like, well, now what? What should I do? I hear this all the time with my hardworking clients. Well, I feel like I should be doing something. So there's nothing left to do. What there is something to be. And being is the heart and soul of receiving. And as you start to tap into that power, that wisdom, that wellspring of abundance and flow, which is your nature, it's natural to us, then all of the things you've been working so hard for can finally start to flow in and beyond. And that's what I love is I teach a feminine model of power, which teaches you how to invite more or better than what you could ever figure out with your mind. So that's a perfect segue for what we're going to talk about today. What I do here at Rise and Receive every morning is I pull one card from my brand new Receive card deck. It has a teaching principle that I will read to you. Then we unpack it a bit. And then I'll send you off on your day with a willingness mantra. And the willingness mantra is one of the most powerful forms of affirmation I've ever discovered. And what it does is it activates the power of invitation. Invitation allows you to welcome, to magnetize, to summon answers, solutions, the very fulfillment that you've been seeking that is better than your mind or your action could ever make happen on your own. Okay, so you summon something bigger from life itself. So I'll send you off with your willingness mantra, and then you'll get to play with it for the rest of the day. So with that, I invite you to sit back. If you like, you can close your eyes. If not, you don't have to. You can always come back and listen to this here on Facebook or on my YouTube channel, and just let it go deeper and deeper. So just let these words wash over you. And today's card is Receive Clarity. Receive clarity. Okay, here we go. Are you seeking clarity? Looking for an answer? Searching for a solution? Wanting a certain path to a specific destination? And have you been trying to figure it all out? Asking questions, doing research, gathering information, sifting and sorting through data, wondering when you'll finally be clear. When you are seeking clarity, the most natural thing in the world is to attempt to figure it out. And yet, this mental activity can only take you so far. If you don't know when or how to stop the search for your answer and shift into receiving mode, you will struggle. Have you ever noticed that clarity comes when you let go, when you sleep on it, when you walk away? This is a predictable, reliable, and necessary part of receiving clarity. The mind works in two modes, seeking and receiving. When you are seeking, your consciousness manifests lack. This is because beneath the seeking, your consciousness tells life, I'm looking for an answer because I don't have it. The because is the consciousness that creates your reality. When in seeking mode, the space of your mind can only receive the belief that the answer is not here yet. When, however, you step away, the space of your mind becomes empty of that belief, and you can receive something new. Take on this practice when you're ready to receive clarity with greater ease. First, notice when you're getting tired of trying to figure things out. Then stop, take a breath, and ask yourself this instead. In this moment, what do I know for sure? Take a moment to answer the question. Then give thanks for this clarity. Step away and do something completely different. If possible, something pleasant, knowing that clarity is on the way. So that's the Receive Clarity card. And with that, here's your willingness mantra for the day. I am willing to receive clarity with joyful ease. I am willing to receive clarity with joyful ease. Now, if you buy into the idea that it's kind of the soapbox that I stand on, which is that your consciousness creates your reality. If nothing else, just contemplate this idea. You're seeking clarity, right? Your mind, your energy, everything about you is, I don't know, what's the answer? I don't know. So that's your consciousness. That's what you're creating. And then you decide to shift to, I am willing to receive clarity with joyful ease. Imagine replacing the same amount of energy that you put into seeking and searching and figuring out to willingness. I am willing to receive clarity with joyful ease. Just by the shift in your consciousness alone, if you buy into this, and I invite you to experiment with it, watch what shows up. Watch what shows up. If we were to put as much energy into what we want and the things that excite us as we do on the things that we don't want, that scare us and that we resist, life-changing. I mean, you are literally jumping into a completely different universe. And that's how this works. That's how all of receiving works. We're learning to train our awareness and place it squarely in the direction of everything that's aligned with receiving. Now, because a lot of us don't even know what receiving is. We know what hard work is. We know what analysis is. We know what taking action is. We know how to make strategies and plans and charts and graphs and calendar things. We know how to do that, which manifests more planning and strategy and hard work and charts and graphs, right? Because our attention on some of that. When we really learn how to receive all day long, that receiving is an experience and a feeling, not a getting. That as you learn to let everything flow through your being, both the wants and the do wants, you start to open up to the things that life has been just waiting to give you, just lining up outside your door to give you. When you put your attention on that, the universe opens up, the life opens up, things start to flow in. And as I've said before, this is my joy, because when I work with clients and I start to teach them how to unlearn struggle, really just all of these things that, we've learned to do habitually that cause a struggle, and we start to let that rest and replace it with easy, simple receiving. And they start to call in with all sorts of things that just start to show up in their life fast, easy, without any sort of a hard work, 1, 2, 3, but it just shows up. That's what makes my heart sing. That's why I do what I do. So that's what I invite you to play with. If you're seeking clarity, if you're grappling and seeking and searching and working hard to find answers to something, invite clarity. All right. And again, one of the most powerful things you can do to reinforce this particular card today is, notice this. If you're working hard and you're getting tired of it, just know that the mind has sort of this like gravitational force. It just pulls you in. It pulls you in. You just keep circling around the same thing. The hardest part about that is just to stop. That's why I say stop, notice, take a breath. It kind of snaps you out of the trance. And then if you can practice walk away power, all right? Walk away gets you away from that energy. And then ask yourself, okay, I may not know that, but what do I know for sure? Well, I know that I have this deadline. I know I want to get the project done. I know of these resources. And I also know that I've been successful in making other things happen, even when I didn't have every last puzzle piece. This I know for sure. Then you walk away. I am willing to receive clarity with joyful ease. It will come. It will come a lot faster than if you keep perpetuating the lack of clarity cycle of figuring out. So I hope this is helpful. I'd love to hear what clarity comes to you. Maybe in future Rise and Receives, I'll show you how I receive all of the clarity that delivers the content of each card each day. It's a pretty fun process. More of this. And if you found this useful, please like, please share. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. It helps me reach the people that I'm here to serve. And if you would like to get your hands on the brand new Receive card deck when it comes out in the new year, please go to receiveCardDeck.com, sign up for the early bird list. There's going to be special bonuses and receiving opportunities, and I'm so excited to share more with you. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at Rise and Receive. Bye, everybody.